Hi everybody, I've got a really nice tune for you today, and it's the old Santa and Johnny tune, Sleepwalk. Now it's a beautiful tune, lovely melody. This version is loosely based on the Shadows version of the tune, and it's a tune that you should really want to have part of your repertoire. And if you haven't learnt it yet, then I think this is about a time when you should start thinking about learning this, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it for you, and then I'm going to show you how I've gone about doing the tune in a tutorial. So first of all, sit back and listen to this version that I've put on for Sleepwalk, and then we'll get on to the playing side and see if I can't show you how to do that. It's a lovely tune. You can get the backing track online. The backing track's available, and guitarbackingtracks.com has got it. So, and it's in the key of C. It's relatively straightforward, but it will need a fair bit of concentration when you first learn it. So anyway, off we go, and I'll see you when I've finished playing the tune. Okay then, so we'll make a start. Now the opening phrase of this tune, we're up at the 8th fret, and we're going to start on with the G note, which is that note there, which is the 2nd string, 8th fret. And we're going to, if you follow what I'm doing, I'll do it ever so slowly. Just a simple run up to there, which is a G note at the 12th, 13th, 15th fret. Okay, that's the first part. If you're using the whammy bar, keep your whammy bar in your fingers, and whenever you feel like you want a little dip, then use the whammy. So that's all there is to that first bit. I'm using a fair bit of delay on this tune, so that's entirely up to you how you want to play it. How much echo or stuff you want to do is up to you, a matter of choice. So that's the first part. So you've done the first bit. Now we're on to the main tune. Once again, keep your whammy bar in your fingers, ready to give it a little bit of a dip when you feel that it's necessary. Leave it up to you. And you're going to start off on the C note, which is that one there, which is the 8th fret, first string, C note, down to G. So it's C and G there, so Sleepwalk. See what I'm doing there? And then an F note, which is that 3rd string at the 10th fret. Down to the A note there. The A note there. Then a further one down to the G note, ending up on the G note, and then a little slide up, that was that G note up there again. Can't quite get it on the webcam, but that G note. So I'll just do that first part again for you. That's an A note, down to the G, and then a slide on that 5th A note, A string, ending up on a G. Now that is the entire first part of the tune, and the main structure, that is. Well, we go through from the very beginning. Then we go into the second part. Same as the first part, up to yet. Now it changes now. Middle eight. But just leave it there because the next bit's a bit trickier. I don't think I explained that last section very well, so what I'll do, I'll try and go through it again. It's exactly the same as the first part is the second, but it just resolves in a different way. So anyway, we'll go into the second part. C note, G note, down to the G, and this time it goes up onto the G string, onto that C note. That's where it ends up there, and then it goes on to the F, which is an F chord, which is that one there, which is a C note. That's in the 8th position, that F. Keep your whammy bar going. So that's that again. I'll just try and go through that again. I think it's a tricky section, that is. So that's the first part of the middle 8. Then we're going to move off of that section for the next bit. I've just played through that section again, and I don't think I really explained that that F major chord there. What you're doing is it's a movable chord all the way up, but it's up here at the 8th fret. The first note is a C, and then you're going to play the C on the first string at the 8th fret. You're going to play the 10th fret, which is on the second string, that's the A note, and then you're going to play the F note, which is the 3rd string at the 10th fret, which is just 3 notes, and it's an F chord, and it's very important, that one. You're just using 3 fingers, not that one up in the air there, just them 3. Or you can play, if it's more comfortable, you can leave your little finger out and play it that way. So that's quite important now, so I thought I'd go through that again just in case you're not familiar with that F chord there. Now you've got them all up there. That's your C at your 8th fret, that's your F, and there's your G following it up there. So there's your 3 chords. Okay, so I think that probably nails that bit a bit better for you. On to the second part of the middle 8 now. Okay, so this part is I think is the hardest part of the whole tune. The second part of the middle 8. It's a very nice piece, and I think Hank's come up with this, but it's really nice. It's really inventive. Now the thing is, you've got, if you know your chords, the movable shape from which is the F chord, which is there. You can move that chord all the way up without changing it, as you probably know. But when you get to the 12th fret, or the 13th fret as we're using the 13th fret. It's the same fingering for that chord shape, but what you're doing is you're on another octave now. Instead of being down here with the F, you're up here with the F. So you have to play that F there with the first, second and third fingers. So you're barring the 12th fret, you're barring the 13th fret, the first two strings, those two, and then you're going to put in your second finger onto the 14th fret of the third string, and you're going to put your third finger on the 15th fret of the fourth string, which is the F. But what you're going to do at the same time as that, you're going to put your little finger, I think people call it a pinky, don't know why, but pinky, is going to be on the 17th fret there. So you'll play the chord like this. All in one go. It might take a bit of doing if you're not used to doing it. But keep at it and you'll get it, but it's essential. Then you take your fingers off and go slide from the 15th to the 17th down onto the 13th fret, down to the 8th fret, that's the hardest part of the whole tune, so we'll just go through that a couple of times more. Whammy bar. So what you're doing is you're doing a little bit of a ripple pick there, which is you're virtually holding those three strings, which is the 8th on the first, 9th on the second, and 10th on the third, and you're going to do a bit of ripple picking there. So that's second, first, second, third, second, first, second, third. Once again. Then there's an 8th, the 8th, the G chord at the 7th and 8th fret there. Slide it up to the 10th and the 11th fret, and back again, and then you're ready to start the tune again. So we'll do that bit again. Okay, so if you can follow that, keep playing it several times. I'll play it once more very slowly. 13th fret with the F. That's a G chord, up to the A chord, back to the G chord. that's basically it. And then the last time through, it changes just a little bit for the tag end, and what that does, it goes. I'll do the tag end in the next section. And I think you've got enough to think about with that lot there. So we're on to the final straight now. Now this once again I think is possibly something to do with Hank when he recorded Sleepwalk. You have to get down to the F minor, and I'll just show you how that goes. So you're playing the last piece of the tune, same format. So you went down to that A note, if you remember, and then you sort of went down to the G after that. Well, what you do is you stay on, you go to the A, and then you get down to the nut position, and you play an F minor. There. Then slide up to the 8th fret. So the F minor is I'll tell you what we're actually playing. You're barring, get that in the frame properly. You're barring the first strings on the 1st fret. Bar as many as you like. I'm barring 5 there, and then I'm using my my 4th and 5th finger to play the C note, which is on the 5th string, 3rd fret, and the F note, which is the 4th string, 3rd fret. So it's this. It's a lovely F chord, that is. And then you're going to come right up to the 8th, slide it right the way up. Right, so that's what you're doing. You're going, and then your finger, your C chord, those three notes there. That's 3rd string, A string, 2nd string, then you on straight onto your F, which you've learnt. And then there's one final chord to come after that, which I've got no idea what the name of it is, but I'll show you how it's played. So F, you're resolving it up to your G, up to your C, bring that through, then you're going to play this. And that chord is using all your four main fingers. You'll put your 1st finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string. The 2nd finger is on the 2nd string at the 8th fret. The 3rd finger is on the 9th at the 9th fret at the 3rd string, and the small finger is on the D string at the 10th fret. The final dip of your whammy bar. So that last section then. Sleepwalk. and that is your Sleepwalk. I'm sure that if you're keen to learn that number, keep hammering away at it, and once you get it, it'll be a lovely tune for you to have in your repertoire, and it's a really nice tune for you to play at any time. And really, you could play it on your own if you wouldn't have to have a backing track if you didn't need it. Just you could play it on your own, it'd still sound nice. So please have a go at it. And as I say, you can if you need the backing track, you can get it online, as I said earlier. And keep hammering away and make a good tune of it, because it's lasted for 50 years, this tune, so it's got to be worth doing. Thanks for anyway for your patience and that, and looking at the video, and I'll catch up with you in the future. Thanks very much indeed. Bye for now.